solve the equation for the specified variable. So here we're given an equation A equals BC plus D. We're being asked to solve for C. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight that variable that I'm trying to solve for. Because what we want to do is we want to keep that variable as the focus of our attention. And we want to just pretend that this capital A and this lowercase b and d are just numbers. They're going to behave just exactly as if they were numbers like we're used to seeing when we solve an equation. Our process for solving these formulas for a particular variable is going to be exactly the same as we've used for solving equations. So don't feel like we're doing anything new here. Our goal is going to be to get C all by itself. And to get C by itself, that means that we need to peel away the variables that are attached to it. And to do that, we're still going to use this idea of the order of operations. So here's my little diagram for the order of operations. And we're going to talk about making things let go of that C variable that I'm trying to solve for by peeling away from the order of the weakest operations, which are down here at add, subtract. And then we're going to peel away anything that's connected by multiply or divide, which is the next weakest. And we're going to work our way up the order of operations to get the C all by itself. So when we look at this, we're going to be thinking about, well, here's something that's connected by adding or subtracting. That's the weakest connection in my order of operations. So that's what I'm going to peel away first. So this, where we see plus D, we want to move the D to the other side of the equation. So we're going to subtract D from both sides. And we know that we need to do that subtraction part first because we're starting down here at the weakest operation in my order of operations. On the right side, notice now the D is going to go away because plus D minus D, those are going to cancel each other out. And I'm just going to be left with B times C on the right side. On the left side, I have A minus D. Now, if these were numbers, I could go ahead and actually do the subtraction, but because they're variables and they're not like each other, I'm just going to leave that as A minus D. So notice we're just kind of doing a bit of rearranging with these pieces using the order of operations. Now I want to highlight my letter C again because I want to keep that in focus, that that's the thing that I'm trying to solve for here. We're still trying to get C by itself, and there's this B that's attached to it. When I ask myself, well, how is that B attached? It's attached by multiplying, which is the next stronger of the order of operations. So since B is attached to C by multiplying, and our goal is to solve for C, to get C by itself, we're going to divide both sides by B to clear that B away from the C. This is going to allow the B's to cancel on the right side of the equation. And notice now we have C all by itself. And on the left side, we have A minus D over B. And that's not going to tidy up anymore. That's the best we can do because we don't have any of those values. So this is going to be our final answer, solving that original formula for the variable C.